All right. Hello, hello. Welcome. We have made it to, what day is it? The 23rd. Oh, distracting me. Welcome to Sunday, the 23rd in the month of November in the year of the 2025. Pile on in. There are seats in the front. There are seats in the nosebleed section. There's seats next to the bathroom in case you're afraid that this little disaster that might make you feel ill. There are plenty of seats, so pile on in. Are we actually live? Cats are distracted. I am here. Better late than never. And we're going to sew stuff because my holiday makes are not going to stitch themselves. I best get started. Okay, it says we're here. Brilliant. Does chat work? Let me see. Welcome, welcome, one and all. Let me just touch that. Chat Rumble works good. YouTube chat. Oh, let's see here. How is our chat bot working? Do we need to trigger a test message? Showing all these behind the scene things. Tried to touch some buttons. I don't. Maybe it's high likelihood. Please connect. What? Why is? Eh? What is what? My computer's trying to think it's doing shit that I don't know if I gave it permission for. We are having a morning. Who are you? Welcome. I am touching buttons and being a horrible hostess. Welcome to the circus. I am the ringleader of the little disaster that could, the one, the only, the most horrorable, the Phoenix Electra. And I am touching cameras, touching things. We're going to be sewing. All right. Welcome to my desk. We have special for this holiday season Blammo's Ballistic Ball Blobs, the secret to all of your juggling misadventures. You thought you can't handle balls? You just did not have Blammo on your or side or in your hands for your ball blobbing pleasures. Freya Frufers, why are you looking at me like that? Why are you doing that? I'll even see if chat's working. Did it not show up on. Alright. I don't see it even showing up at all on Rumble Studio, so I don't know what's happening. Or in Rumble. I don't know. I don't know. We're a sewing channel. We're not one of those fancy high-tech button pushing channels. If you're here for button pushing, you're in the wrong place because we like it analog around here. Welcome to my Singer 27. She's a vertical shuttle with the fancy bullet bobbin. Cylindrical. There's my bullet bobbin case. All right. I know what I want to work on, but know what I'm being let's go with peer pressured. I was going to say marginally guilted, but that's also feels true to get. Did I even bring it over here? Phoenix, what are we sewing? We're working on this art quilt because I lost interest in it and need to get it done. Oh, here we are. Let me move the other pretties out. Have on my hook thingamajigger. What did I do? I know where there's a couple of spots. Yet, am I being a good disaster? Ooh, hello, Allie. Welcome, welcome. No, there we go. I need to get this finished. So I traced some of the motifs that I didn't like, and we'll plow ahead. We'll figure it out. Oh, what is this? This is sewing and not Blammo Blah. It is not the Blammo ball juggling channel. Definitely not. I'm only sometimes a juggler. Oh no, is there gonna be ball handling in the background? Oh no. All right. Somebody's turn up the mic again with this. Where is the microphone feed thinking it wants to go through? That is not where I want it to be channeling through. OBS currently active.
We need a boom mic.
I will yell into the microphone really loud. What the fluff? Oh, is it here? Let me pretend to be a button pusher. If I go here, no, bring up the screen, make it big, turn this up. No, how? Microphone in my setting. Do 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 do. Why can't? Oh, please be friends to me. Don't make me look bad. All right, will make sure I offend everyone's ear holes accordingly. And Allie's laughing at you. So in attempts, maybe it's my capture card, my external capture card is cord is funny. I'll see if Santa's gonna bring me a new one and see if that helps. All right. In what was I doing? I am my arms are cold, my sleeves are sleeping. Aches. Thank you for purchasing the Blammo product of and the community, your country, and investors appreciate this. All right. Endorsement received. Is that if I yell, is that slightly less terrible? Oh, all right. And I'll just like have you. All right, don't touch me like that. All right, let's see. They do. Oh, Allie, you blame the cats for this. I do too. They do control us. Some would hypothesize that but something a cross between toxoplasmosis and ergotamine poison ergot was the disaster to us all. There's the upside of this quilt. All right, which piece did I do? We've got some green at the bottom, a dark and a pale. So I retraced some of the pieces onto new foundation stabilizer. We'll just cut and sew on the machine from the wrong side because then I can stitch around kind of like paper piecing sort of ish. You can hear at least. All right, brilliant. Then I will make sure to use my mic in my mouth projection base. Oh, God. All right, let's see if I can make everybody comfortable. This is Ergo. It is not Ergo. It is the cats. I would likely believe you. All right, so let me refresh myself. Where was I and how am I? Ugh. All right, so here is I where I have been hand stitched and all its funness, but somewhere around here something. Oh, because if I look at the back, I see here's No, let me make sure I'm on the screen. Fancy is hard, you guys. Being fancy is hard for me. All right, but we're in the right. There we go. So I can see I had these big, larger sections that I've kind of mostly stitched down, and there's just these little filler sections that are not quite there. So that's what I traced out anew. I'm going to treat those pieces as little individual motifs, and then we'll stitch them on as a unit, because handling all of this that I've already done with I'm just not enjoying it. So I'm mixing it up because I need to get it done. And this is my sew, and I will sew the way I would like to. It's my sew, my sew. Where can I see everything? Sort of. Okay, this. Oh, do. All right. Oh, that's right. Let me find the new piece. Kind of look at the colors here. So that little tri-hump mountainy thing. But it doesn't matter. I can sew whatever season I want this to be, and sometimes the colors are different. All right, so why is this so stressful? Let me thread up some thread and pretend that I'm doing something useful. Let's take this and thread this up. Phoenix, I am doing well. I hope everyone else is doing well too. Did I pretend to ask myself a question? Things touching in the wrong way and dragging. We are just uncomfortable today. I guess that's just the thing. I'm going to be happy, but I'm a little uncomfortable for no good reason. I don't, it's in OBS, and I don't know if it's trying to. No, there's nothing that should be. All right, well, just, yeah. Hey, welcome everybody who's here. We got 11 people across platforms. I'm not going to complain because the circus has the most amazing workers and lurkers, and I'm sure that folks are getting ready for their elasticated pants sports ball day. And if you have make plans of making stuff this holiday season, this is your reminder yet again that if you're not on it, if you're not working on it, if it's not started, there's a possibility you're not going to be finished. So stitch it on, because those things aren't going to do themselves and you don't want to be stressed out at the last minute. So just get organized and get started. Hello, Mona. Welcome, welcome. That is right, Phoenix says. Allie, you can sew any season you want because you are a well-seasoned sewer. Har, 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 har. Hello, hello. Oh, Allie, except when a cat gets in the way. Yes. It's almost as though I need a little hand. Uh, I need a separate project for when cats come a calling. Oh, speaking of cats, I see you, Floor Cat, Loki, Loferson. Oh, Mona, are you doing any holiday makes? I know it's also fun to just get people kits, and you're like, I know that you'd enjoy making this, or I would like you to make this for me, so I'm gonna buy the kit for you so that you can give it back to me. I think I know someone who does that. Oh no, Allie, you don't have pilgrims here, so you don't get a turkey like you do. But you had turkey at Canadian Thanksgiving, so that I don't understand Canada. Actually, the thing that I don't know. I guess this is old news, but I didn't hear it, or it's just new to me that King Charles is no longer Anglican. And it kind of gives a whole new twist to my continued references to the UK being on the apparently losing side at the moment of a modern day crusade. Hello, Jess. Welcome, welcome. I hope you are doing well. I am not working on the necklace right now because I to need to fluff and get this sewing machine threaded because right now there's no sewing to be had because I can't get her threaded, and I sure I have needle threadle somewhere. But in there. You produce the most fascinating content. Finally, needle threaded. Chat even, I don't understand. All right, we'll figure it out. Let me touch this button because I no, we're still okay. Phoenix, just stop touching buttons. You're ready for a nap. Me too, Jess. You just finished the Wilkie family Thanksgiving and you're ready for a nap. Okay. You've been stuffed. Am I ready to sew? Okay. What I haven't done is told my friend about all the things about their machine, but they're not in town right now, so we'll just leave that be. What I do, oh, that's what I thought I might contemplate hazarding was replacing the cord on that one electric that's got the foot like the white rotary, the tulip one. Because isn't that always a funny thing? You drop off a sewing, leave with one sewing machine, but then you come back with two. So I was like, that would be fun. Something that she's actually going to be able to stitch with regularly. And the one she has is not. Yeah. All right, so I'm just going to pin the fabric the right side out and stitch along where the marks are. What I can do is actually do a couple pieces, and I'm just going to pin it from the back. I don't know what I'm doing. I just need this to be done. But I want to enjoy doing it. So here we are. Oh, Allie, oh no, Mona, you're getting ready for a nap too. You need to sew a few things. Yeah, me too. Oh, Ellie, I hope you don't try putting the turkey down the drain like someone we know with another Thanksgiving traditional dish. Yeah, don't pour out your gravy down the drain. Don't. If you have an entire bird, make sure that you check it for the giblets because they're there hiding. So, oh my God, that's funny. Oh, Jess, you've got a jacket you started that you need to finish. Ooh la la. You just need to bind all around. Oh, that's not too bad. Okay, I'm gonna leave just a little seam allowance, and then maybe I'll just put the last couple of pieces. What did I say? We'll pin them down. What do I have that's... Will that fit there? Then I can just like marginally fussy cut and do a little of this and a little of that. let's start there. Do I have a pin? Sure I do. Oh, let's see here, Jess. You are thinking about adding a small collar. Ooh. Allie, let's see here, Jess. You did get the collar. Good, 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 good. Yeah, jackets. That has kind of been for a while also, partly because I don't love, I do love the winter jacket that I have. Same moto jacket that I've been wearing it for a while, and I kind of, no, I'm just ready for something a little bit different. And you know what we don't have? I do not have a tailed coat like a ringleader would. I don't have my ringleader jacket, and I think we need to fix that. Oh, yeah, yeah. William's got a very particular taste in the way he likes his collars and certain things. Do. Oh, Allie, why keep asking William for the collared items then? Right? If you don't, you've done the. It's all right. What color did I lay down? Let's that for the top, and then pick something else for the different tone for that. Thanks. You can wear it. Yeah, it sometimes it's just the proportion. If the measurements are right and the silhouette all works together, then you can get away with anything. It's when there's a poor fit or it just doesn't. Yeah, I need a pin cushion. Me, the pins I see. Let's get at least two. Oh, you're waffling. Oh no, Jess, does turkey. Oh, yes. Turkey and gravy does go very well on waffles. I, yes, indeedy. All right, I'm just gonna carefully pin all these little. Okay. Oh, that's good, because then I can just kind of stitch all around the outside and then the little lines, and then I've got this little up this motif done. Friends with me. Oh, yes, I do agree, Jess. That is always yummy. You don't know the Pilgrim Ways Alley. That's funny. Jess is only 1/12 Pilgrim and, oh, one half Pilgrim, one half Canadian. Canadian, I am not, nor, I am none of the above. Here's our little sip of tea, sit up straight, and let the waffling. Oh my god, have we really waffled for half an hour and I haven't sewn a single stitch? Ay, ay, ay. I should probably get stitching. Alright, so again, this is the piece, but I think mine's got more. I did the autumn version, the autumn winter version, not the more spring. So weird sewing with the. Oh, that's right, but I also. Yeah, just a smudge more. I finally got the Jenner presser foot tension bar to move distance of doves so that we can try that ruching foot. Yes, the ruching foot out more appropriately. We normally sew at 3. Moved it to 4. All right, back in place. Oh, Allie, yes, Jess, Canadian. Hi, that waffles with maple bacon and maple ham with syrup all over it. Yes, yes, yes. Of course you're waffling now. Who is not waffling for waffles when waffles such as those are worth being waffled over? All right, so we're kind of, I guess technically we're doing some flavor of free motion applique on the machine today. I don't know. I just need to get this done. Most of it had been hand sewn. I was not enjoying it, so here we are, doing it this way. Important part is it gets done and out of my house and enjoyed by the next. Oh. I just had a freak out because I'm doing it upside down. I really need to. Oh, that's funny. Oh. That is not where I want to be stitching. It's a good thing this is not left off. Let's free this portion. Oh. And of course, I caught sections that I didn't want in there. We're so good with our stitches today. Oh, Jess, welcome to the good portion of the circus. We're food talk or actually start sewing. Oh man. All right, stitches to be had. Yeah, cuz it's just easier to sew it from the wrong side for me. It would be nice to have not the bobbin thread on the bottom showing. I don't know why I bothered to put colored thread because you can't see it, but whatever. Hey Loki, you gonna come on over? Do you think it's time for a song already? Oh, yeah, I can. Dove got so excited because he found a maple syrup for 14 instead of 25 on sale. Maple freaking syrup. Why you gots to be like that? Did I sew down all my lines? Let's sew down this path again because I can always top stitch with some more colors. I just need to get these little things and then Hey, fluffers! Would you like to sing a song? Oh, yes, roulette sewing and bobbin chicken. Bring me to the games. Take me to the sewing blind. Yes. Yup. Fortunately, I can see the pen marks through the opposite side. Or did I do? I don't know what I did. Loki, sing him a song. Snacks meow. Snacks meow. Those are the game. Yes. I was trying to think because we can't. I've been so good that needle break counter really isn't a good game anymore. So we keep winning. We have done so good. Hey, handsome. I can't even show them what's going on, dude, because you have commandeered the project and the sewing table. It does. I know, Allie. It does take a large vat of tree juice to get a small vat of syrup. I know. and travel because we don't have native maple trees, sugar maple trees on this side of the Mississippi. So that makes it hard also. Oh, you know what? Maybe we'll just take. All right. Oh, that's right. I'm going to sew the next little pieces of this block and then we're going to cut it out and then stitch it on as a whole chunky chunk and it will be good. After Loki steals the show yet again. Loki, mesmerize the audience and encourage them to leave a big fat thumbs down because we're trying to mix things up a little bit. Everybody else asks for your thoughts and affections with a big thumbs up, but we're here for all of your paws down. We're not like every other channel on in the galaxy. Okay. Then here we can see what I've stitched. I'm just going to trim back a little bit. The extra so I can see what's next. So I'm leaving a little bit of a seam allowance, but I don't need too much because wall hanging and never to be or yeah. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna leave that little spot. What? It'll be fine. Oh, Allie, and the cat takes takes out Phoenix's effort in the third quarter. Yeah, third in the third corner. Yes. Yes. Yes, yes. Oh no, cuz it goes I think I'm just giving this its own new shapes. Trimmed back. And this is where Phoenix pretends to not cry and get stressed out about cutting, lest we cut a seam. But not take that much material. We've got extra and we've got the remnants from the other project. So it's and I'm just going to give this piece a slightly it's got its own contours now. All right, cuz this goes Oh, dude, Chan, I am back on course. I'm pretending. Slowly but surely, I think we are getting there. Ooh, don't use that funny voice. I'm gonna grab my. Oh, did I? It's gonna. Okay, just a tad bit of some aesthetic sewing. Because I think I cut where I wasn't supposed to. Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, exactly, Allie. Sort of like having a shark or a gator in the 40-meter swim in the Olympics. You should write the officials, and that is a good idea. Well, is it? No, it's not. That's for the extra special. I think. You think the folks who are hanging out at Alligator Alcatraz have a leg up because they've got free range to the moat to practice their swimming skills? Just curious. Oh, oh, Allie, no, they at the swimmers, maybe a jellyfish taken out at the 100-meter mark by a sting. Oof. I don't know if I'll ever get in the water again. And this piece, I don't. because I have to like look from the bottom from where the tracings are and then just kind of trim close. And don't need all of this. Trim that back a ways. Not too much because it's fine. There we go. All right. No, there. The top for that little mountain peak. All right, let me flip it over. Where's the next piece? We've got 1, 2, 3, and this is that 2 pieces. Yes. I need another circly piece. That's kind of green. That's kind of down a little bit. Let's do a little of this one. Why not? Just kind of hold the piece up. How much do I need? This section will be plenty. Good and plenty. I'm just gonna carry on until I get a whole bunch of this done this afternoon. I'm trying to line the pieces like kind of close to where the seam is so I can just trim a little bit. I don't want too much waste, but I don't want stuff to get stuck while I'm sewing because that's a pain in the fluffers also. Oh, no. In from the wrong side so it doesn't get stuck in the feed. Hey, I hear you. I see you. All right. Next one. Oh, it'll be so much fun to just do some play sewing after we get these holiday gifts packed and out. Oh, it's so weird sewing with this foot. So used to naked needling it. But I think I'm gonna take a serious look and figure out how to replace the electrical cord for that one sewing machine. But the owner of the Frister and Rossmann can have a machine for everyday sewing. And that machine's super cute, but it's okay. And she needs a machine, so problem solved. All right, I'm gonna very carefully. Loki's just having a ball over there in the corner by himself. I hear you fluffing around. Why? You did all your fancy singing off camera, and then when I need you to sing me a song, do a little interlude, you are like, no fluffing way. We are not working. Piece. Okay. So then what makes sense to do next? Let me do this little 3-section strip. I guess it is easier if I just do one and then trim and then one and then trim. So gonna feel like a little of this red section because these are, what is it? Landscape in Sedona. Oh, this looks like a good piece, and this is just a little strip. It's kind of fun, like collaging with. I think also my not whoppinst, but prefer to just have the kit make whatever I want rather than have to be forced sometimes to make the pattern that the kit comes from. I'm so rebellious. I'm like, I'll take the kit for the materials, but not to do the project. And that. Let's go with that. Oh well, that's alright. Phoenix, just chillax and such. Not that I'm not having fun with this, and I know when it gets to its rightful home, it's gonna be great. That one. Let's do it. If I not and use this darker piece of the sandy side. Kind of like hold it up, pin it. To make sure that I enough of a seam allowance because sometimes I don't see. I do need a head mounted mic to go right now. That would be good. You forgot. I know. I started to like talk normal and. Oh, is it a cord? If I touch something, does that make it better or worse? All right. I know. Maybe. Yeah. All right. But a head mounted mic would be good. And it's not like I can just fall back on the machine because I'm not even stitching right now. So I it's all up. Let's do a little section of green. Okay. Let's stitch some of these pieces down. Alright. Oh. I grab one more pin because I need some support while I feel held. I need to just be held together a little bit supportively right now. Let me just move this piece a little bit up more. All right. Phoenix, it's all right. Nobody knows what it's supposed to look like, and the mummers is just going to be excited to see it. So it's gorgeous. It's great. Stop fluffing over it and just enjoy every stitch you make. All right. Oh, along with me, stitch along with me. So why don't we be? Oh, wow, Phoenix, you shouldn't. Oh, Allie, you are a genius. What did you do now? I know. You know how the cat altered the mic. Well, then tell me what. Help me solve this meowstery. Because it is quite possible that there was some shenanigans involved with what is happening here. Did they get cat fur stuck into it and I need to chew it? A cat hair was forced when I was looking cute, a clever ploy, and is now preventing the mic from working, right? Like, is there. Here, let me just blow on it and see if that helps. Oh, the bouncy pickup can't pick up due to a fur ball. Maybe. But I haven't used my fur ball in a while. I've been. Okay, I do know how to sew. I do know how to sew. Yeah, I don't. All the things. There's probably a button or some. There's probably something that needs something somewhere. I just need to be smart and figure it out. Oh, it's working loud and clear. Oh, that's good. See, okay, so I'm getting mixed message. Well, I'm also yelling now. So that might help a little bit, but all right, we'll figure it out. We'll do something. By something I mean, let's look this over and see where do I. Oh, that's cute. I can trim this piece a little back. We're just giving the impressions of a landscape. Oh, it's working better. It takes off headphones and it's working better. Okay. So maybe if I oh, yes. There's that cute little landscape block. Now we get the impressions of mountain. Yeah, okay. I'm feeling less stressed about this. I just needed some moral support and my curmudgeony friends to yell at me that the audio is terrible. It's just what we needed. But hey, I'm here for it. Okay, let me get this long skinny piece here. And then maybe we'll kind of cut very close because I don't need the stabilizer hiding through the background on the other piece. I just needed it. So I had some directions. Oh, that looks like another brownie. Oh, this. Nope, that's this the one that gave me the back, or did I cut it up? That doesn't matter. We'll figure out binding and bias, all that stuff. Yay, still yelling. Oh, still. Okay. You yell at us. We provide moral support. Exactly. That's it. That's the way this goes around here. And I wouldn't have it any other way. All right, what? Ooh, let's use a little piece of this for this dark section here. Dark like my soul. All right. Free me. Free the stitches. This is just what I needed for this project. Exception, like the most horrorable chat a girl could ever want for at the circus. The most horrorable place in the galaxy. I know. When did we start this? In like the springtime, and I got the other one done, burned out, and now we're getting it done. It can't be sitting around my I'm not. Nope, the pin is in the wrong side. You'll be my friend. Do 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 do. Let me just. There we go. Just doing a little hickory jiggering. There we go. Missing anything? No, people are just super busy with their holiday projects, which is great. I am busy on mine because once these things are done, Phoenix has got some gigantic things in the background that are starting to simmer away. And when the time is right, I'll let you know what they are. Not ripe yet. There was a section I didn't have any stitches on and I just needed to fix that. So now that that's done. Oh, I'm so excited to play around now that I've freed up. Well, Dove helped me and I lubricated to free the tensioner on the presser foot bar, because oh, hello, ruching foot. We are going to exploit you as I have not, because I didn't realize until I was looking that I was not using it to its fullest potential. Where am I sewing? Where are you? Oh, I'm back at the beginning. Haha, fancy that. I was right where I was supposed to be, just when I was supposed to be there. There we go. So now I can trim out this motif section, plop it down on the larger piece, and do some stitching. So here's my other snippers. Here you are. I'm gonna rough cut close. I'm just gonna do some stuff and you're just gonna enjoy watching. Oh, Phoenix, you are such a nice hostess. Oh. I just want to cut around close. I don't want to trim into the fabric right now. I just want most of, so that you don't see the foundation stabilizer layer. That's what we're getting at. I'm going to leave the fabric alone because I will trim that later. So I can kind of look, because I have on the larger piece, I've traced all of these things. Oh, this is like a blind stitching that you can't do. I don't know how you do that. Oh, I don't know. I I think what section is it? I don't under which part of it. I mean, I sew it like I sew everything else. There's thread, there's needle, there's fabric, and it goes. Oh, you do see, that's the thing. I do see what I'm doing. I have it traced and I just am thinking about the image in reverse. You can completely see how you're doing. You just have to have faith in your feed dogs, but you can always just draw it on the wrong side. Like how we learned in the embroidery book for the velvet embroidery, how you do your transfer on the wrong side of the velvet. You pound and then you flip it upside down. You 100% see what you're doing. I know where I am and what's going on because I draw it and then I just stitch on top of it. But I am super excited to know that I've got that underbraider, to know that I have one of the fancy feet on that I was looking for. It was just in my collection the whole time and I didn't know, I didn't understand which version I had of it. We've got I can't wait. I need an Only Feet show so bad. Oh, coming soon to the circus. Only Feet for you. All right, now that I have, see, let me make sure that I'm in, or how the chat used to be yesterday. Yeah, I think I hid the chat. I will figure out how to get chat to work, but let me. Yeah, exactly. There. So I drew I copied the motif. I traced it onto the stabilizer. So on the wrong side, I use something transparent enough that I can see through it. So I pin and hold it up and I can see where my tracing lines are. So I know exactly where I'm stitching cuz I wouldn't draw this many lines if I had it facing towards me. But yeah. So then that's where I stitched over it and made my marks. Yeah, I'm just copying and pasting or yeah. Right, I'm just gonna shave off a little bit of this stabilizer because I don't want you to be able to see it. But I'm marginally, I don't like cutting, I will sew live and pretend to juggle live. Cutting live makes me anxious because I'm afraid I'm going to cut the wrong thing, and I don't like to cry online on show. Except for when I do. Okay. There we go. Trimity Doodah, and I'm being the worst ringleader. Yeah, sketch your thing out on the wrong side until and then there's certain things like I'm sure I could just like whip out a leaf or a heart without thinking, but for a complicated thing or for the beginning, yeah. Mr. Singer says trace it out so you know where you are. And then again, it's just having faith in your feed dogs. They're not going to chew through things errantly. All right. Ugh. I'm just trying to move the fabric so I can just trim the stabilizer layer. Good enough. All right, we're gonna call that good, except for right here where I can see you peeking out the wrong side. Oh, come on. Wow, we have got the most brilliant, thrilling content for your Sunday making. Or is it football? Is there sports ball happening? Do they get a week off? I don't understand things. Phoenix, don't talk about sports, really. You don't understand these sports ball things. The only balls I get are Blamo's new and improved ballistic ball sacks, fresh off of the elf maker's hands for the 2025 holiday season. Don't forget to start considering how much you are going to enjoy the investment. Ballistic ball sacks are the best by Blamo. I don't know what's supposed to be here, so I'm just going to use my smaller snip so I can get into this Grease here just a little bit. I gotta clean my cracks out. Phoenix. I mean, through this mount. Oh, Phoenix, talking about this mountain escape in the cracks is not getting. We are not getting out of the gutter anytime soon. Okay, those can all go to the trash. Here we have our little motif. I have the little motif that you enjoyed watching me stitch, and now I can plop it on and stitch face up so I can see what I'm doing next. Ooh, you think it's Scotland and Denmark in football today, but you're not sure. Oh, that's yes. That's the best answer. Okay, so here. I don't know what's going on down there. Alt my reference image. This is gonna go somewhere like here. Oh, or like here. There, then we can stitch that down because I think this is not must not be supposed to be here. All right, let's do some careful cutting and then. Oh, I guess we're gonna have some riveting content while you watch Phoenix copy. Trace with Phoenix. Coming up next after this segment of Snippet real good. If I needed it, I'll stitch it back. It's fine. All right, you be right back. I'll be right here. Yeah, something's wrong with the tension there, but we'll figure it out. Okay. Yeah, because then I can see where there's some more bigger sections. And I think I'm just going to copy those afresh and do what I did for this time piece and just apply it as a whole little unit. Phoenix, it doesn't matter if it lays just right. Who knows what just right is? Nobody. Just pin it and stitch it and enjoy every single stitch. There's no wrong stitch on this project. If anything is funny, we'll cover it with binding. We're going to call it aesthetics. And it's going to be brilliant. So just stop your fluffing around. You know, I'm just going to leave this whole section in that. I'm just going to trim this section back. There. And then there's the happy little unit I just made. Now let's top stitch this down. And I'm just going to use the bobbin thread that was on the underside side as my little stitch guide lines for this part. Roll this up a little bit. Oh, remember which side my pin cushions are on. All right, let us stitch Let it so, let it so, let it so. Do, do, do. Oh, I did just break the needle. Here we are. We've been saying how long it had been since we have played needle break counter. You know what we did? Broke a needle. Let us consult the tub of mismatched broken needles and needles. And we're just gonna grab an unbroken one. Nope, that one's broken. Sure, let's try this one. Is this the best way for picking out needles? Absolutely not. But you know what? You do not need to change needle every time you sew a new project. I are stuck somewhere. Be flowing freely. All right, let's get prepared again. Oh, that's right. You do not need to change your needle every time. You should strongly think about cleaning inside your bobbin underneath the hood every time you change your bobbin. That's where shit happens. My needle in the right way. Where? But yeah, I think I'm going to change the cord on one of those sewing machines and machine that parts and parts that are increasingly difficult to get a hold of for day-to-day use. Let's give her one that she can actually use. All right, take 5 gajillion. Is the needle in the right way? All right, now that our orientations are aligned appropriately, let us carry on. I'm just trying to be careful. Sometimes. Sometimes. I do make a point of that. We're not always cavalier with our stitches. Just frequently. But the stabilizer that I traced it on originally is really trying to tear apart, which is part of the reason I was having some just less enjoyment because it was getting off square and funny and it's causing me gumph. So that in the pile of shame for a while, and here we are back at it. Oh, you are back. Oh, good, good, good. Everybody, brilliant. Welcome on in. Welcome back. I'm just sewing one. Did I? Why? Okay. I'm just attaching units. Also trying to decide if I'm. Ugh. All right. Oh, Phoenix, use your words and not just stare at your project. What I was thinking to myself and not saying out loud was looking at the difference between the hand stitched unit appliques versus the machine stitched, and if I wanted to do some machine top, we'll figure it out. Now I just need to get all the pieces attached, then we can figure out if we're gonna other hickory jiggeries. Hickory dickory dock. Yeah, so I'm just stitching over the other line of stitching. Doing all this fancy work, it's gonna be great to just sew miles and miles of rolled hems. I think I'm going to spend a couple of shows in the not too distant future of just trying out. We're going to do only feet, we're going to do trim making techniques. Why not cut a few gajillion yards of some of that sheer gray that we did our negligee out of to to make some ruche trimmings with, because then we can do all sorts of playtime with the ruching foot. Here. I don't know what pieces I need and don't. I'm just got my. All right, let's just stitch down this part that I know needs to be attached. Let's go with there. This project. Something. Why? Why are we having this interesting collection of maladies? No, it's just me. The problem is always me. You too, Mona. Have a great night. I know if you've got to go to work, oh, hopefully it's a short week. I will probably end up doing more than I want, but we are threaded up again. Is the bobbin flowing freely? Yep. Yeah, because it's just, it pulls and it's getting funny to, so I'll probably hand trace this section next. Um, like we can carefully trim most of this green section, but yeah. I think if I'm gonna do more top stitching, I might wait until do that as like the quilting layer. What I haven't figured out is what I'm going to put a little of something on the inside. Oh, for the batting layer. Those birds. All right, Phoenix. I'm worried about if I'm doing it right, and it doesn't matter. It's an art quilt. We're doing a landscape. It will all look right in the end. Stop overthinking this project and just get it stitched. I'm forcing myself to work on this one today because I really want to stow some more on the necklace, but there's the gift that I want to get ready and out, and then there's the gift that somebody else wants me to make sure that I've stitched, and yeah, they're not the same project. All this cutting, I think doing it this way was also stressing me out because the number of times where I tried to cut through too many layers and then made holes and then had to like do some creative patchwork. Like, it's aesthetic. No, Phoenix, that's your trickery words on this project of you fluffed up and you needed to fix it. Like, right here. Gonna do a little line of stitches where this piece is not really attached to its neighbor. Okay. I. Phoenix, you should have worn your clown nose and like done something to be more like, we're here to get it done. This looks so pretty. I don't have the I'm not missing my sojo. I really am enjoying sewing. I just don't love sewing this. Work a little bit without tracing new sections. So I can kind of see where I can. Oh, there's where that big piece is. Let me stitch this piece down sort of ish. I know. I hope everybody's is just enjoying what they're making. I'm hungry again. Oh, did I? No. No. All right, just making sure this C foot gets funny because it's really easy to get things stuck on it because it's open and it's a pain in the fanny. But oh, what did I? I'm like, oh, things are going so well too. Oh no, where are we stuck? I All right, I just need to slow down and have more fun with this. I just like make up a line. Phoenix, what are you doing today? I That is a really good question. I don't really know. I know what it is. It's because I'm doing all this sewing for other people. I haven't made it sewn a stitch for just my to clothe myself in more than 2 weeks, and I'm going through selfish, selfish seamstress withdrawal. That's it. That's my excuse. That's what I think that's the problem. Oh, ditch this honker chunk of a thing down. Ay, ay, ay. Here are some questionable stitch choices. What? And the tension is all off. What? Next, just carefully trim away the excess. Trim away that fat that you don't need. Get up, do some push-ups, do some stretching. Bundle your Blammo ballistic ball sacks and just have a good old time. Oh, and I think there's supposed to be a line of stitches like here, and it's supposed to get cut back so we can show this piece more, but I'll get there. What? Let's do some other. Which side are we? Bluey. Yeah. All right. Do we want to put? I've got browns and greens. Nice in our desert landscape from the colors in the kit. We haven't used this one in a while. This section here that's got some greens like shrubberies out in the distance. The bush, is it a shrubbery? Does it matter? Oh, of course, there's a spot hole in it. Looks like it goes someplace like there. Hold it down, pin it so I remember which section. Thing myself to, and very carefully make sure that the fabric is not all folded on top. Actually, the hardest part with sewing blind like this is making sure that ensuring that the fabric is not folded in on itself, because you can't see what you just don't know until you fluffed it up, and then go from there. All right, very carefully. Let's over down. Oh, oops, there goes. Nope. How's that for some scary viewing? Are we back? Oh, welcome to the boob show. Nope, there's our table. Okay. Welcome to the little clown show or the circus. Sundays we usually are in the costume shop, and I'm sewing something spectacular. I'm so attention is off. Why are you being a bitch? Don't make me mad at you, Spool of Thread. Why are you doing funny business? The spool will be good when it's gone. Oh, don't be mean, Phoenix. Don't be. Actually, is there something wrong with the bobbin? Oh, holy balls. Look at this. Bernutters. Problem under the hood. Why? But you. There's not. All right, let me carefully undo this disaster. what I couldn't see. I don't know why. Oh, t- to think that sometimes people cut all of these and then do them all. I don't know. Ugh. Phoenix, you did not say any words that anybody would make any sense of. I know. Happens sometimes. Trust me to say, there's many ways to do applique stuff like this, and there's a way that I don't mind it, and then there's ways that I just won't do it because that sounds like a nightmare. I tried to put it all the way down on the spool holder, and it did not like that because and I forgot where my piece was going. Let's go this direction so I don't forget which piece I'm sewing it down. No, we're just driving forwards, boys and girls. No disasters. No whammies. No whammies. Thank you, Joe. What the? I'm gonna have to pull a new spool. This one is making me angry. Yeah. Oh, Jesus Christ. I keep forgetting which line I'm driving down. I do know, though. All right. I am done with you, Thread. You are on the verge of causing me to dump tears into my teacup. You are out of here. No melodramatic. I'm going to throw it. But did I think about it? 100%. Oh my god. New spool! Nobody's gonna see it. Why waste time with colors? Let's just use white. This is on the back. Just need something to hold these pieces together. Take 5 gajillion. Welcome to Does Phoenix Know How to Thread the Sewing Machine show? Yes. Place your guesses down below for how many hours it will take to thread the needle this time. Start your bets, boys and girls. Oh, fluff. There we go. If you guessed 555 million minutes, you were the loser. All right, I'm having a sip of tea and I'm sewing. Where am I sewing? That is the $5 gajillion question. Oh, that went from bad to worse over here. Here's my snips. We've got, oh man. There's another version of me that would just leave that and say that those are like leaves and fronds from the little shrubbery that's growing along the side of the path of this thing, but I don't think.
A shrubbery!
What kind of shrubbery will we be having today? I would like a rose of Sharon, please. You missed your opportunity. He thinks he's going to try to co-opt the show. Next take. Okay. Let's see if we are slightly more successful this time. Odds are no. I can pretend. Oh. It might be a little slightly less shittier than the last time. Thank goodness for Slavic compliments. Everything likes to get like stuck around the edges of this presser foot, which makes it funny. Right, this feels marginally. Oh, some of these modern presser feet, I just don't love them. Give me something from 2 centuries ago. It's just more my style. Last century, don't mind it. 2 centuries ago, even better. This century, questionable. Okay. There's where I just stitched. I'm gonna just trim around it without trimming through the other layers. And I can fussy cut and trim closer later. Right now I just need enough of it gone. Oh, the knights that knee say approve. Thanks, Allie. I will let Dove know. That we found an appropriate shrubbery to make the Knights of Knee less needful. Nay, dairy, I say the derriere. Hey, hey. Oh, wow. I don't know what's happening. I do know I'm excited that the close enough that I can have my air plugged in. A heating pad while I sew, which is super awesome. Ugh. Alright. Let's flip this over, touch where I was. And I need this piece 52-ish. What do I... Got some browns. Should we mix it up and do like a... Let's do a spot of this green right there in this corner, because you know what? It looks like I haven't touched this green. It's gonna cut me a square this. I like hold it up and make sure that I don't cut it too small, because you know what Phoenix is notorious from? Terrible cutting skills. Okay, so I just kind of like plop it down. And I just eyeball. I'm guessing this is not the preferred applique quilt technique for quilters who need perfect straight lines. The way Phoenix is doing it, this might be like a certain quilter's nightmare, but it's not their quilts. Doesn't matter. I mean, oh yeah, this piece is definitely too big, but that'll give me enough to And I'll be able to know where to cut stuff away, and we'll just have this shrubbery section. All the mountains need some shrubberies here and there. This 50 something. I'm glad I ditched that other spool of thread. Holy moly. That was getting to be pooper dupers and a half. The tension pulling funny. It's bad enough that this horrible stabilizer that I started the main of it on, you just look at it and it wants to like tear away in my hands. I'm so strong. I just look at it and it just quivers and shreds apart by glancing in its general direction. I need something that's gonna withstand my vampirish gnome hand pressure. Just like my favorite chunky pencil with the bestest lead in the entire world. 2mm pencil lead. If you have not had that experience, I might go out on a limb and say I think it's something that everybody should experience at least once in their life. The thrill that it is of a nice weighted writing utensil with some chunky 2mm pencil lead. You'll never look at a lead the same way ever again. Ah, yes, thank you, Ellie. Happy little shrubbery applique from Bob Ross. Yes, indeed. Happy shrubbery pack, new from Blammo. Yup, indeed, Blammo. Your choice for premium goods. Oh, see, there's this little section that it didn't. Oh, whatever. Yeah, so I'm just turning around carefully, ignoring where I had plenty of fabric but put the piece slightly in the wrong spot. So it's got a little. Oh, you know what I can do? If it's really gonna bug me, we can just. I didn't like how it showed that empty spot, so I'm just hiding it. I'm just adding a little filler patch. Problem solved. Just we'll just pretend that never happened like that. There. A little more snippety doo-dah. Snippety yay. There. There's that little patch of shrubbery we just stitched down in that little spot there. We said, threads be gone. Oh, let's see here. Allie Quilters, do you stay up late at night, blurry-eyed, and make wonky straight lines that are not straight? Well, we have a deal for you over here at Blammo. Don't delay. Turn that wonky into a happy little shrubbery today. Call now. Pause down. You won't be disappointed. Not at all. It will be the best purchase you've made for your sewing studio in a long time. Don't delay. Call Blammo today. really know what's going on here, but I'm just gonna pretend that this piece is supposed to go here. We're just gonna do a little higgery piggery stuffs. All right, so there's that section. What is? Oh. That's here. I think this section is really pulled apart, so I am probably going to trace this unit over again and restitch it and then just stitch it as a whole applique unit like I did on that other side, because I have a strong suspicion that my enjoyment of stitching over this right here is going to be next to none. And yeah, look at just, this was terrible stabilizer for this type of work. Yeah, so there's, yeah, that's. Let me just tend to square this section up and just stitch again. What's touching? I just needed a new line. I think there's some cutting I need to do somewhere, but oh Jesus fucking, you scared the scare out of me. Oh man. What? Oh, what? You scared me. Now you just put your butt in my face. What? What the what? Let's try some. That's me. Okay. Need to check something. I'm just doing a little stitching, so because I think I've got some more cutting away to do, but I need to know where I'm supposed to cut. Yes, exactly, Allie. 1-800 O BLAMO. Do not call, do not place orders from Blammo. Yeah, Blammo, your choice for superior products. Don't be left out in the cold. Call Blammo today, tomorrow, next week, next year. Oh. Okay. All of these lines, I forgot where I was supposed to sew to. Yeah. Yes, exactly. Controlled by the cat. I'm sorry if there was small children. I just like unleashed it when I had the fluff scared out of me just then. He just came out of nowhere. Silly kitties. Always fluffing something. Check the tea. Oh yes, Dove was cleaning the teapot or the coffee pot. I think the fresh brew of vinegar is done. Now it will be time to have a round of fresh water. And so now it's working. If you heard the teapot from all the way over there, I think your headphones are not good, Allie. Hmm. I'm not sure what's supposed to stay stitched and what was supposed to be cut away. That's the green is supposed to go all the way across. Yeah, I think there's some spots where I'm gonna need to go back and double check and then yell at us so we can hear. Yeah, exactly. I was like, you're complaining about you're asking for it all of the ways, Allie. Oh, I don't. Okay, let's work on the. Gonna be I. All right, I worked on this project for a little bit. Let's work on the necklace for a few minutes because I just don't know what's happening with this project. Oh, I think okay. Let me need to set it free. Like taking wax off Pisonki's and you're like, oh, it's gonna be okay, but man. Just have some questions because there's spots where things just don't look and feel attached and they don't know what's happening. I'm so confused. Oh, Allie, the cat was making you speak. Yeah, oh yeah, the cat. Oh yes, was remind little man definitely making sure that I was practicing good projection. We're not just talking quietly in the back here. I quietly for those who have seats up front, you need to hear all the way to the nosebleed section. I'm just very carefully trying not to cut through layers I shouldn't. Okay, so we set that free a little bit more. So it's not like I can go through with a scalpel, because then I'd cut through. I don't want to cut through all the layers. Maybe I need smaller snips. Maybe I need something. Maybe I need a cup of hot chocolate, which is not very helpful. Actually, no, I've only got baking cocoa. I don't even have hot chocolate mix. Maybe Blamo needs to start including hot chocolate mix with their ballistic ball sack orders. Cause what's better than ball sacks and hot cocoa? Right. Nothing. Nothing could be better than that. There we go. But I'm vain. I need to make sure that we're still showing up on the stations. Even if we just have the most amazing makers keeping us on in the background while you do whatever it is that you are doing. gonna need to pull gently. There's some spots. I see where I want to do some top stitching, but I'm gonna do the stuff that we can stitch on the back with the white. Oh, that's right. We're getting ready to switch projects. I want to enjoy it, but for some reason I'm overthinking this nature landscape thing, and it's just like blobs and colors. There's nothing like to get so worked up over. Do 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 do. I don't even know what we're singing today. I know, Allie. Oh, hot chocolate does sound good. I think that's what I heard. Yeah. My problem is I don't have any hot chocolate mix. I've got baking cocoa, but I've got baking cocoa and sugar and hot water and cream. So I've got all the I it is doable. Just not as easy as boil water and add hot cocoa mix. Oh well. Maybe for Wednesday. Maybe I'll have hot chocolate with me on Wednesday. There's gonna be so much to sew. I'm gonna leave that section. Let's see here. This one looks like a big giant keeper of a thing that we. Pretty one. That looks like it should be stony colored. Let's stone that one. So keep moving the mummer's necklace. I'm also trying to think what to do for a thingamajigger to ship it with, or if I'm just going to do the necklace and then hold it hostage and I can like give it to her and see her face as she opens it. Oh, you're not stitched down. Well, we'll get to there. Let's this piece. Got plenty sting. And you've got that scraps from the other art quilt. If you run out, you have more. Okay. Oh, now I want hot chocolate and churros. Holy moly. Get out of here. We're not eating like fatties. Can't do it. Say no. You know what? I'm just going to put a couple of pins where this tear is that things are not held together so I can pretend to not make it work. In my head, I'm doing something useful. Putting some like brackets in. That will definitely need some more sewing right there. mm. Do, 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 do. Okay, let Jing continue. Also, like worrying about the having the machine stitching paired with the hand stitching, but I think all the stitching just gives it some different textures. It gets it done, which is the main point. Mm. And of course, oh no, very, we're stitching far carefully because there's grave disasters around these stitching woods. Now we're back. Ooh, but we might. Let's see here. Can we stitch this spool off? Doing a little tucking. I didn't want any chunky bits inappropriately. Ugh, Phoenix, you are questionable today. I've been doing too much art stitching. I need new clothes. I need new clothes. I think we're gonna do a velour bodycon dress because I had one in a while. Contemplating a classic long sleeve, no cold shoulder thingamahooseers. That should be fun and a straightforward make because it's a tube with an armhole. The thing that's really getting some of my creative juices flowing is that sew in boning and all the tension on here. We'll do some decorative top stitching, or some of these threads are gonna be stitched over anyway. Some questionable thread tensions stitching right now. Oh well. Yeah, see, like here, we've got this little dart. We can stitch it. Oh. Cutting and talking live really terrifies me. Of all the things that we do, like punching eyelets and snipping like this, things I find kind of stressful. I do have to admit. That wasn't so around this chin here. It's not attached, and I think it needs to be. you know, because we get the impression of shapes with the color choices, but then I can use the stitching to be like, oh, look at this tones and look at this difference in this little Sedona scape. But I'm not knocking kits. I think they're a great way to start a thing if you usually give you all the materials and try it out. My brain likes to be like, just give me the materials and I will make whatever I want. For when the things that's not the way the project is gonna go. Oh, touchdown. It's like in my brain, it's feeling weird doing the white stitching with the. I kind of blended it a little bit more, but you know what? As I'm looking at it on camera, you can't really tell. So it's just me up close looking and being like, oh, that's funny looking, but. Phoenix, everything, you are funny looking, so what difference does it? None, I say. Hey, Horror, welcome, welcome. How are you today, good sir? I hope you are doing good. I am bluffing my way through this project for my mom. That I started in the springtime by myself quietly, and I just need it done. There's gonna be a cat trying to jump up on the table in a second here. No, you've changed your. Gonna do it or what? You guys want? They want. Cats want snacks. Yeah. It's time. Do you think I should open up the concession stand? Meow. All right. I suppose. Oh, don't. They don't need to see your colonoscopy on camera, cat. Yeah, don't be a cat hole. Where? Come on. Sing them a song. Don't. Come on, Loki. Oh, the beasts. Oh, where's Freya Froofers? Oh. Freya Froofers. You're not. How? Cat, get your butt out of the camera. Get over. Come here. They need a better angle of you. You're. Oh, cats. Freya Froofers, let me get. I'm hard at this thing. Oh, what a disaster. Ay, ay, ay. Alright, that's it. I got. This project needs to get done, and I'm so uninspired, even though we're making some progress. Ooh. That piece is kind of inspiring again. Alright, we can. Let's. Jesus Christ. What? What a day at the circus. What a day at the circus. Oh, okay. Let's plop this spot here. And we'll slowly start to do some more trimming. Okay, 26. Sure, we're gonna stitch 26 if I get lost. That's the block I'm on. Ow, why did we have to unthread the needle? Oh, Phoenix, oh, that's right. It's my Stitch and Bitch show, and man, oh man, am I just, I don't know if I've got a lot of bitching or if I'm just being the stitching bitch today. I kind of just feel like this bitch, but oh well. And gonna take another 5 million years to get the needle. Oh no, we just needed to pretend that it was gonna take 5 million years to get that needle threaded. I don't know what stabilizer this was, but holy moly, not a good choice for this type of work for me. Maybe somebody else has got better luck with it. Wow, Canada is wrapping the chat. I think Canada is the chat this afternoon. Thank you, folks. Project sewing it upside down like this does take some blind faith of like, and I trust it's not going to look shitty on the other side. Fight like hell. Welcome. Good evening to the little disaster that could. I'm bitching about how much I don't enjoy working on this project, which is hard for me to say because it's a gift for my mom. And I should be so happy. I just want it done. How are you today? Oh, good night. It's 2:30. I'm ready for lunch, and I'm hungry and grouchy. I hope you've had a spectacular Sunday, though. We are so good. Cats have had snacks. I'm dreaming about clothes for myself as I do art stitching, because I always dream about making clothes for myself. Oh, you can like the product without liking the project. Yes, very much so. I know that my mom opening up and seeing it, she's gonna be so excited to see it because she got this and an art quilt that I stitched for her last year when they came to visit me. They made this is hardly stitched on there. I think I'm just gonna redo this piece. This stitching is very questionably bad, so I'm just gonna get rid of it. Trump being funny again. I don't know. Are we, oh, Phoenix, now, again, okay, there we go. I'm gonna do oh, no, I'm not getting rid of the chat. Where are we? We are so fancy. Where's my chat? No, oh, Jesus fuck. There we go. Here, no, did I close out a studio? Yeah, now I know what's going on. Getting rid of us. Nope. No, nobody's got. Oh, Phoenix. I was gonna say nobody's getting off today, but that wasn't the right thing. And then you know what I did? I said it out loud anyway. These stitches are very. I might need a different project for a few minutes. I had my no, I just need to get it done. If I had my way, this project would never get finished at the rate I want to work on it. So it's just as well that my sibling is like, "Have you finished it yet? Have you finished it yet?" And I keep being like, "No." The one day it was like, I put it in my pie in where projects that I don't feel like working on go to sit and think about life, and I literally couldn't find it. Now I found it, and er, pieces apart. It is worth it. Yeah, mom got the kit on their. My parents had their road trip west, and it's from Sedona. So, mom bought it, gave it to one sibling, hoping that that sibling would put it together and then give it back to my mom. That sibling didn't want to do it, so then it shows up years later in the mail of like, "Mom got this. Would you put this together and then send it back to her?" And here we are. One done and sent. Did we send that to her last year for Christmas? Oh, that one was, I enjoyed working on that one. Plus, it had these cute little pheasants in it. Oh, that was a fun little make. And then there's this landscape that is a landscape. I don't know how to be a good host. How many years have we been streaming Phoenix? Long enough that the first Sunday of January, should we throw ourselves? Should we do something special? Maybe. Maybe we'll stitch ourselves a birthday cake. Because Phoenix doesn't age, but the channel has birthdays. That's the spot we're looking for. Rumble, why are you being weird? Rumble, please. You know when you're doing updates and doing stuff. Could you just have a social media team that, like, just lets people know when stuff might be glitchy? We'd have more. We. There would be less grumping sometimes if you just did that, but. Oh, so, needless to say, I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but I am going to get my rum wallet. Let's see if I like it's like IKEA furniture, but for seamless sewing. Yes, you get the parts and assemble them and then send it back. Pretty much that. Yes. Yep. It's not even, at least IKEA furniture, you get to put it together and then you get to keep it. This is, I'm putting it together and then I don't even get to enjoy looking at it afterwards. It goes to its other home to go live in. So I don't know what I'm gonna do for the batting in this. If I'm gonna, maybe I've got some leftover felt somewhere. I'm sure I have something, because heaven forbid I'm not buying anything to finish this project. I'm sure I have what I need. Just need to get to the point where I need to get it. Undoing these stitches is really. Where's my Allen wrench? Oh no, this is a tool for Jack the Ripper, not Allen D-Wrench. We're not even making. I should have brought my clown nose out for today's show. Maybe. Maybe then I would have felt punnier. Alright, take 2. You need to be like. Let's try this again. Oh. Yeah, cutting it. No, scratch this. Fluff this project. There's. Oh, and. Oh, god damn. Phoenix, who are you? What are you doing? I have no idea today. Wow, Phoenix, you're just like making funny faces in front of the camera and fluffing about like a confused person. Pretty much. Here, let me pull this one out and can I get a couple of oohs and ahs for this project that's also for the mummers? I need a little bit of uplift from the audience. Yes, prepare your oohs and ahs. This is a necklace for the mummers. There's gonna be cut work. Should we wanna? Let's see here. We've got the black. Maybe we should start some of the cut work on these bottom sections because then we can start to do the gold trim for that. All right, let's start adding some of the black for this project. Rethread. I have what I need. I do. I've got everything. I've got a chat. I've got a camera. I got thread. I got emotional support cats. What more could a girl want at the circus? Oh, thank you. Right, like, oh, I'll have you know, I typed that before you asked for the oohs and ahs. Oh, you're so sweet. Right, I'm taking a playbook from all the shell stations. They ask for claps. I ask for oohs and ahs because I'm so vain. I probably think this show is about me. I'm so vain. Oh, wow. And I lost the tune and the bucket that go around. I need black on black. We're not going to do filler thread. I don't want it. I want skinny black lines, not chunky black lines. I will just have to take your word fight because I can't go back in time and see when anybody typed anything. I need black thread. Guess we're gonna use this one because I threw the other one overboard. Okay, everything I All right, how long or is it gonna take to thread the needle this time? Will we get it in this lifetime or no? Not no. In my head, I've got super lofty goals, but we'll see if we can make it. If not, then Phoenix, stop talking crypt. You have all these words of things that are half notions in your head, and then you're so mean to the audience. Get in my. Oh, get in the eye of my needle. Almost. I've got some marathon sewing because I really need an Only Feet show. You're like, I hear you new folks in the back. You're like, Only Feet. I didn't think that was one of these stations. Well, just you wait. Because I know that there's some attachments that I've not used before and they need to be done. Oh, who is the show about? The cats. Yes. 100%. The show is about the cats. Floor cats rule. Floor cats forever. Phoenix McFury. I don't know what I was going to follow that up with. I'm still waiting for Deathbat, and my shirt's ready for Ace of Boats. Where's your pirate shirt, sir? I'm going to start in the back. If I fluff it up. Oh, Phoenix. This is going to be so scary. Oh, crickets. That's funny. I sent. So I didn't know until recent. No, blah, 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 blah. Sentence salted licorice. I sent a package and the first response was, huh. And those crickets were me just being informed. I think that salted licorice is growing on me. Oh, fluff McBalls. So, where are we? I can point out very carefully with my snips. Here's the scallops for the necklace edge on the bottom of the necklace. I'm going to very carefully cut around the red flower and just to this line here. And then we're going to start to sew some black. Then I'm going to do some more stitching. Oh, this is so scary. There's no coming back from here, but it has to get done. All right, fingers crossed, boys and girls, that Phoenix doesn't start to ugly cry by fluffing up our project. Oh, yes, Fight. Floorcat lives in our hearts and in my house. Oh, yes, Fight, aka just licorice, at least in half of Europe. Right, exactly. I'd never heard about it, but I sent some to the mummers because I was surprised at how much I enjoyed it. And I just got the message saying, I think that licorice is growing on me. Which is kind of what we were hoping for. Oh, this is so all of this scary cutting stuff today. Ah, Ellie, you grew up having the Christmas salted licorice coins in your hot Christmas stocking, and you liked it. Yeah, that's you're. This is how I heard about some of the best salted licorices. Yeah, I was not necessarily a fan of just like old Glycyrrhiza glabra licorice root, but you just put some salt on there. The salted licorice, way better. The far superior licorice treat. Oh, so oh my god. I'm just really gonna get super close. I don't necessarily need it. I can always do another row of the satin stitching so that everything looks very nice. Oh, it's happening. Don't cut the wrong spot. Phoenix, read the chat. It is good. I do like it. Unfortunately, also not great for your heart in big amounts. No, I have heard it is true that if your blood pressure is high, licorice might not be the right tea or treaty for you. But yeah, right. Between the licorice or the salt. That's was one of the things I joked for to my mom. I was like, the candy that's not for this those on low sodium eating protocols because yeah. Oh god. I'm just going to do a whole bunch of satin stitch and just hide all of that. And then I can okay, Phoenix, we've got a plan. It's going to be fine. Fight says licorice already raises your blood pressure and so does the salt. So, yeah, exactly. Throw them together. That's definitely not something that you can have if you're A, watching your salt or B, monitoring your blood pressure. However, if you happen to have low blood pressure and like the taste of licorice and salt, it might be something to consider. Might have been better for my physics professor who chain smoked like a mofo and said it was because he had chronically low blood pressure and tobacco raises your blood pressure. So he smoked so he didn't pass out. Did he end up dying of bladder cancer? Yes, but regardless. Okay, so very carefully, I have cut away tiny little section here. I have like I can't have 500 hours of work left in this project. I think X, but carefully. Guess let's start doing some black and then I'll go through around the edges to finish up around with the gold and some more satin stitching. All right, I'm just gonna, I want a smaller. I'm gonna very carefully just cut a tiny little section and then we're just gonna sew some lines in black back and forth and just slowly and carefully these stitches. Oh, in Denmark says fight. Let's see here. Do 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 do. In Denmark, there's a salty licorice with hot Oh my God, hot peppers, Tirkisk pepper, and in Finland area, there's a drink called salmiakki, which is made by dissolving salty licorice in vodka to crispy pepper. I have not had alcohol in a while, but I want. Here is my pencil. Speaking of your troll hand's best friend, 2mm pencil lead. Just trust me on this. You want 2mm pencil lead, and I, with my gigantic paper, I want this Tirkisk Creeber. Creebers, where'd you get those peebers? Oh, that sounds so good. Oh, salted licorice with hot pepper. I wonder if I can find that on Amazon. Salted licorice with chili. Oh my God. Yes, please. Okay. And as if this project wasn't magical before, I think this is where the real magic starts to happen and the risk of disaster. Fire. So I really don't want to pull out of shape because I made holes in it. Oh, stuff it real good. Just really very carefully straightening the bottom and the tautness. Real careful. I want to do the outlining in gold or in. No, I think let's do gold. It'll make it nicer. Oh. Oh, combining the two, Tirkisk pepper salmiakik is the best thing since sliced bread. Salted licorice, hot pepper candies dissolved in vodka. Oh my God. Yes, please. That could be a treat. That sounds like a thing. I'm just gonna like tastefully try to figure out where we're gonna put these flat connector lines. I don't need it to be like overly stuffed. I want it to be light and airy and lace-like. What are you doing, Pooper Duper? Besides being a cat. Okay. Fingers crossed, boys and girls, I don't start crying. Being stuck in cords. Okay, Phoenix, take a breath, slow down. I want to do. What am I doing? I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm having a brain fart. That's what I'm doing. Yes. All right, we've got crossed fingers. We can do this. I'm just going to sew a straight line. I'm going to go back with a really long thing, and now I'm going to do some tiny satin stitches. Okay. And I'll pull it. I'm going to move here. Gauge the stitch, and we're going to. Okay. There's nothing like cutting all the fabric away and then doing things to pretend that we're making it whole again. Gentle, gentle. Oh yeah, so then we'll let me just engage you here. Okay. It's getting there. We've started me. I'm just gonna trim. Oh God. I don't know how people do steeked knitting. That is just as terrifying to me as doing this. You knit your entire thing and then you trust that you put your guide stitches in the right place to take your scissors and then just cut it apart. But then here I am stuff and then taking scissors to literally cut it apart. Just where's my I need my accessory fingers so I can just nip my fabric here. I know this is like the most thrilling content on the internet. Sewing chicaneries. But where else can we blabber at the circus and keep heritage techniques and machines living? And there's all this funny business. When I go and do the last round, I'll do a round of red around these flower petals, and it'll get hidden. It will just tuck it away. You just won't even remember it was there at the end. Hey, hey, Pooper Duper. I gave you snacks already. Gently, gently. Okay. That's so funny. I'm so glad that Mom's liking those salted licorices. I wasn't sure I was gonna like them either, and then I was like, you know what? We shouldn't bash something that we haven't tried. So, turns out I'm a huge fan. Oh, I wonder. All right, we did this. I did these couple of cut works. I'm gonna go back to the gold, do some couched gold on this bottom scale up section real fast before I do more of the cut work, because there, where my pinky's trying to poke through is where we started the cut work. Oh, Phoenix, you know what? You should make sure that you're like actually showing off. You. Oh, we're just being glitchy. All right, I think. Woo! Where's all? Wowie, wowie. All right, I think my internet's trying to like poo my bed on me right now. Trying to have an Amber Heard moment. We're not having none of that. And wow, our volume's super low. What the fluff? Okay, I see what's happening here, and I'm gonna have to just honor it. Speaking of gold, someone's gotten into the henna supply, right? Yes. Yes, I did get into the henna the other day. It's true. It's mostly because with now that I've got the second camera set up, and I've been doing, I've been trying to do hand pop it to encourage the corn pop to stop by. So yeah, I was like, I need my hand all pretty. Is this camera? Wow, everything is super glitchy and stopped up. Ay, ay, ay. This is weird. Turning into potato speed for some reason. Come on, get to studio. Come on, boys and girls. Everything. Oh. All right, I guess I'm gonna slowly chit chat while I try to get chat back. What the? All right, my tech's starting to poop the bed. I wonder if we're gonna have to close the show pretty soon here. And I'm dreaming of a 5-hour marathon stream, but I don't know if today is going to be that day because it is gonna be slow going. Yeah, right. We're trying. I'm trying, but my show is poop in the bed. Oh, there's my. Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, okay. Oh, I'm getting stressed out and irritated with the quality and my mouse not moving. All right, Phoenix. All right. Slowly but surely, we'll save summoning of corn. Oh, there goes all my cameras. We'll summon corn pop later at when we go travel on a sub with a boat. My thing. Let me just close this camera. That will. All right. I appreciate everybody. We did some good work. I started the big scary bits. I need to sit quietly. My computer's trying to tell me it's like falling asleep. I don't know what's going on. You guys have been great. I am so appreciative to all of you for hanging out with me at the Little Disaster That Could. While we continue to carry on techniques that people either don't know or don't care, whatever. I like it, so we keep doing it. On that note, I will be back on Wednesday at 3 p.m. Pacific time for something, and I'll be around. Whether I'm chatting, who knows? If I'm sewing, it's hard to do stuff. But all right, no long goodbyes. I actually will see if I can figure out how to get the mouse work so I can end the show, because that's going to be fun. But I'm going to try to end the show, and I will be back on Wednesday at 3 p.m. Please, if you haven't, smash the thumbs down button, because I'm trying to be the most pause down channel. And we're just gonna stuck with me. Mouse. Oh, this is real good. Oh gosh. Really is. We're still live. And else I said this is the best part of the show. Oh. We're just gonna have to close out the camera. But move to where I want you to touch. Let me touch you where I think it's better. Welcome to the show that never ends, and I'm missing all the good stuff. Oh, it really is the show that never ends. Am I gonna have to like restart my computer and then hope that I can? We're getting there. We might have to do a hard reset. Come on. We are just wasting time. Oh God, I just want to end. I just want it to be over. All right, this is where. Oh, Venus. Oh, you're still alive. I do know. I'm trying to fix it. All right, I guess we're in for a hard reset and a really funny end to this show. I guess that's what we're at. All right, let's see if this works. Maybe. I'm gonna just start unplugging stuff. All right, I'm trying to really end the show. I don't know what's happened. Oh, what? Oh, we've got all the things. All right. Oh, can we? God. All right. Welcome to Phoenix. Maybe. Okay. There's. Phoenix, what are you doing? Oh, do, do, do. We're trying. I know this is like the show that okay. I'm gonna just shut everything down. I'm gonna hard start. I have to hard restart because my mouse, nothing is wants to touch to each other. So I'm gonna go black. Then I'll figure out how to shut the show. Shut the shit show down. Enjoy your weekend. Enjoy your Monday. I'll be back. Let's see if this works. I can't even. This is so funny to me. Oh, there's the button. There we go. Can I?